Around 45 million years ago, during the Middle Eocene epoch, one of the strangest and most formidable mammals appeared, Andrewsarchus. This predator lived in a world very different from ours, a time when mammals were diversifying after the extinction of the dinosaurs. The continents were shifting, climates were warm, and vast coastal plains stretched across what is now Central Asia. In this environment, Andrewsarchus reigned as a true giant among mammals. Fossil evidence places Andrewsarchus in present-day Mongolia and northern China. These regions in the Eocene were not deserts but fertile landscapes of river valleys, coastal plains, and lush forests. Seasonal rain supported dense vegetation, which in turn fed herds of early horses, primitive camels, and small ungulates. Andrewsarchus roamed here as the apex predator, filling a role similar to lions or tigers today, but on a much larger scale. In size and appearance, Andrewsarchus was a behemoth. Estimates suggest it reached 4.5 meters in length, nearly 2 meters tall at the shoulder, and weighed close to a metric ton. Its skull alone, discovered in the Gobi Desert, measured over 80 centimeters, the largest known skull of any terrestrial mammal predator. Its powerful jaws and massive teeth could crush bone with ease. Likely covered in coarse fur, its body was built for strength and endurance rather than speed. Unlike cats or wolves, Andrewsarchus was a distant relative of modern hoofed animals, making it a fascinating link between herbivorous and carnivorous lineages. For survival, Andrewsarchus relied on both hunting and scavenging. Its jaws could bring down large prey or tear open carcasses for marrow. It likely needed vast territories to support its appetite, competing with other carnivores such as creodonts. Its endurance would have allowed it to travel long distances across plains in search of food. Some scientists speculate it may have lived in loose groups, protecting young and hunting together, though fossil evidence is too scarce to prove this. Our knowledge of Andrewsarchus comes from a single fossil skull found in the early 20th century during the Central Asiatic expeditions led by Roy Chapman Andrews. Unearthed in the Gobi Desert, it was preserved in sediments from a once lush ecosystem. No additional skeletons have been discovered, leaving scientists to reconstruct its body and habits by comparing related species. This scarcity only deepens its mystery, turning Andrewsarchus into one of paleontology's great enigmas. Imagine if Andrewsarchus reappeared today. Its size and power would eclipse modern predators. Lions, tigers, and bears would seem small beside it. On open plains, Andrewsarchus would dominate ecosystems, shaping the behavior of herbivores as saber-toothed cats once did. Human interactions would be dangerous. Fences and weapons might not be enough to stop such a beast. Communities would live in fear, while scientists and the public would marvel at its return. It would become both a global threat and a symbol of prehistoric power reborn. In the end, Andrewsarchus remains both real and legendary. From a single fossilized skull, paleontologists have pieced together the outline of a mammal unlike any other, an apex predator that walked the earth millions of years ago yet continues to ignite our imagination. Its reign ended long before humans appeared, but through science and creativity, Andrewsarchus lives again, towering, mysterious, and unforgettable.